All right, man. AJ, what's up, man?
What's up, brother? How you doing?
Thanks for coming, doing a long commute to my apartment.
Yeah, I know, like 5-minute walk.
Bro, we've known each other for a minute.
Yeah, almost 4 years now. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
That's when you came originally to Medellin.
That's when I came originally. Yep.
I remember you coming to Cafe Revolucion and just like chilling and stuff like that.
Yeah, man. It's funny because I remember back then we talked and you were like, hey, if you want to figure out how to be here, you'll figure it out. And I'm like, fucking figured it out.
Yeah, exactly. I tell the people who like actually want to do it, I'm like, you can do it, bro.
Exactly.
If a guy like me figured it out, come on. Like a scrapper from outside of Boston, you know, from Massachusetts can figure it out, other people can do it.
Exactly.
It's just you just gotta find your way.
You gotta find a way, yep.
And so you mainly do marketing and stuff like that online. We've done a couple of projects together.
Yep.
How is it like living here and working online?
You know, I think it's perfect. And the reason I say it's perfect is because there's so many places to go. Like I go to a different coffee shop every day. It's like, you know, all I got to do is jump on a Zoom call, jump on my phone, talk to someone for 30 minutes to an hour, you know, get them signed up, and everything flows back in the US. And that's the critical part is like, I got my buddy that I run this business with out there. We got a team that takes care of stuff. But in terms of like Medellin for living and doing something online, it's perfect.
Bro, you got the life. I'm jealous.
I'm grateful, man. I'm super grateful.
Nice.
Yeah.
How did you work out your visa situation?
So when I first came, I was here for 6 months and they didn't have the nomad visa at the time. And then as soon as I left, like a month later, they dropped the nomad visa. Mm-hmm. So then I timed everything out. So I'd come, you know, do my 6 months, applied for the nomad visa, got it a year. So I've timed things out really well.
Okay.
So I have up until about middle of 2027, and then I'll probably do like an investor visa or something. But yeah,
Okay.
just good timing, planning, and the nomad visa.
Nice, bro.
Yeah.
Very cool. And I've seen you've been growing your Instagram account a little bit now.
Yeah.
Blowing up, bro.
Yeah, you know, it kind of happened by accident, to be honest. Just like I've been putting out content on different stuff for years, you know, and people like some of the videos I did on Medellin, so I kept doing them. And now, you know, I got a lot of people that reach out. And it's cool because, you know, I'm not putting out like walking through the park showing girls. I'm just like talking, telling stories and
Stuff that happened.
Yeah,
your experience.
exactly.
I like to do that like a lot on the YouTube channel, stuff like that. And it's funny, like people like disagree with me and stuff like that. I'm like, bro, it's my experience.
Exactly. Like you know, you can't tell me that your story is whatever. Like that's your story, right?
Yeah.
So
and people are like arguing with me about how I felt about closing my business. Like, oh, you got to do this, you got to do that. I'm like, bro, I've been here for 8 years.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you have never even been to Medellin.
Yeah.
First of all, I've been up to all the comunas in my freaking motorcycle. Like I know this place more than freaking most paisas.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, don't be like.
Exactly.
So anyways, it's just funny to hear those comments, but I don't take it personally or anything.
No, you know, I got to the point I don't even read my comments. It's funny because my girlfriend will go through and she'll read the comments and she'll be like, oh, this and that. I'll be like, I don't read none of it. I just fucking post it and I'm out. You know,
that's
like
cool, man.
That's it.
Damn, bro, you got the flow going.
Yeah, just.
And so I saw one of your posts recently. It was like you said there was like some sketchy guy asking you questions and stuff like that.
Yeah, you know, I go to Los Molinos like to work out, and I was walking back, and I've walked that route, I don't know, hundreds of times, right? And I'm walking, and this guy's like walking next to me, and then he starts asking me questions, but like super random, and then he's trying to get me to go with him to this office. And then he pulls out his phone and some guy was on the phone listening and asking questions and shit. And I'm like, my fucking spidey senses are tingling. So I'm like, yeah, I'm out of here. And then this other guy comes running up, like damn near sprinting. And he's like, hey, no, we're good, blah, blah, blah. Just, and I turned and I had to ball my fist. And I'm a big guy. I had to ball my fist and be like, I'm not fucking going, bro. Leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah.
And then he kind of looks at the other guy and then they decide to go off. But it was a sketchy situation. I've never had that kind of situation. Like always people asking for money and whatever, but nothing like that. That seemed like, what the fuck's going on here, you know?
Yeah, but other than that, you felt pretty safe in Medellin.
Yeah, I mean, like my first month here got robbed at gunpoint.
Oh my God.
But that was my fault because I was out with a group of like 7 people, like 2 a.m. in like a residential little store. You know, we were asking for trouble. And then my house got broken into one time.
Damn, bro.
Yeah. But outside of those two things, you know, I felt pretty safe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, you've had some shit happen. I know other friends and people who have stuff, and like, I've had some stuff happen with my business and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But other than that, I've been pretty lucky.
Yeah. And, you know, I think it's just like the first one was completely preventable. The second one, in hindsight, maybe not preventable, but maybe could have done some things to make it harder. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, for me, it's not, I don't walk around like scared. You know what I mean? Yeah.
More or less, you feel pretty safe here in Medellin.
I feel safe. And I think part of it is like being here for so long, you kind of like know where to go, what to do, those kind of things, you know?
Yeah, you're a pretty good big guy. You're not like my first pick to like, if I'm going out looking around for people to jack up, I'm like, I'll just skip him. I'll go to the next one.
I would skip you too, you know? So.
I wanted to ask you, like, what do you think? I've noticed more recently, there's kind of like, I don't really love the word gringo, but people say that a lot here, and it's fine for the use. But I think more recently, gringos have been getting a bad rap. And I feel like it's like in Colombia, in Medellin specifically, people are kind of like, I don't know, oh, you're a foreigner. Like, I don't know, I'm feeling a little bit more resistance than I did like maybe 8 years ago when I came. Have you noticed that?
I've noticed that too. And I think it's just a combination of like, so many people coming in for girls and sex tourism. You got these child predators, whatever, coming here and, you know, ruining our reputation.
I know.
Prices going up, displacement of locals to other neighborhoods or, you know, further and further away from the city. And so I think it's like, and then we got this whole thing with, you know, U.S. Trump.
That's not helping. That's like, oh man.
Yeah, so there's a lot of variables that I think people are just kind of like, we don't want you here. You know what I mean? And when I did read my comments, there was a lot that when Colombians got, you know, my algorithm got into their feed or whatever, they would say, yeah, we don't want you guys here. Go back home. There was a lot of comments like that.
Yeah, I've seen some of that. I have like a split opinion on it.
Yeah.
Because, well, I think there's a couple different like issues. One of it, okay, first of all, like the prostitution and the drugs. And it's like, okay, yeah, there's obviously a lot of Americans coming here doing stupid shit.
Exactly.
I agree with that.
Yep.
But also, it's like what people sell here.
Correct.
So I'm like, I've told a lot of Colombians, I'm like, yo, if you don't want crazy people coming from all around the world, just stop selling drugs and prostitution in the park and people will be gone. Those crazy people will not come.
They will not come. Like if you only had the red light district in El Centro, you would see that shit just disappear.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, I kind of like, people are like, so why are these people coming here and doing this? I'm like, well, y'all are selling it. I was kind of like, I had a pizza restaurant and someone comes in, hey, can I get a pizza? And I'm like, yo, why are you coming here for pizza?
Yeah. Right.
It's like, well, I'm a pizza lover.
Yeah. You said pizza.
Yeah, man. I'm here for the pizza, bro. It's like,
that's facts, man. That's facts.
No?
Yeah. I mean, it's literally in the nicest part of the city.
Yeah.
It's there. It's prevalent. It's you know, it's like that's what the promotion. That's what
they're doing.
Yeah, that's what they're doing.
So I'm like, and for people like you and I who just like living here, normal people, we date normal girls.
Exactly.
We, you know, do normal stuff. We have our jobs. I've had a job that was winning in pesos. Like I've had various T-shirt business.
Yep.
I've had a gallery, a bar, restaurant. And then also I do work online and I'm just part of the community, like doing events and stuff and, you know, knowing normal people.
Yeah. And I think that's the thing is like, it's just like the girls and the drugs is, you know, people come here for that, but there's so much more to the city and so much more that you can do and see and experience. And it's like the same thing. So many gringos come here just for those things, but there's people like us that we live here. We're part of the community. We have friends. We go out, we participate, you know, things like that. And I think we don't want to get lumped in with like that small group of people that just come here for one thing, you know?
Right. That's why I try to highlight, and I'm doing my project LaFond Social now.
Yep.
And I try to highlight the places that I love. For me, I love the miradores, the viewpoints, all these types of things. I have my motorcycle. I go all over the city. I go to towns. I go to other cities in Colombia. I've been out in the rural parts of Colombia.
Yep.
And that's the part that I love. It's just being out in the nature, being out in like some of the towns where you feel like, I don't know. For me, I feel like it's you're taking a step back in time.
Yeah.
It's like feels like you're in the 50s or 60s. There's a guy riding a horse, people drinking tinto.
Yeah, it's you know, man, being from Vegas, it's a desert, you know, and like we got the strip or whatever, but it's a desert. The thing about this country is so beautiful, man. Like I walk, you know, this morning I walked with my girlfriend around a couple blocks or whatever. The trees, the leaves that are like, they look like Jurassic Park leaves.
Yeah.
This place is so beautiful. And like you said, you get outside of the city and it gets even more beautiful, right? Because it's just like, it's incredible. And so I think there's so much to experience that you just have to like make your mind up that you're going to go and like explore. But it's there's so much to freaking see and do.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So if you learn your Spanish and you put yourself into the community and you actually figure your way out, you're not just in the main areas.
Exactly.
There's this whole other, part to discover.
100%, bro. Yeah.
Cool, man. Well, I appreciate you being on the show.
Yeah, I appreciate you inviting me.
I'll have you back maybe sometime for a part 2. We'll do another thing, and I just wanted you to have over, quick little interview and have a chat for the YouTube.
Awesome.
People.
Appreciate it, bro. Nice to see you guys. Take care.